If you plan on going offshore, make sure you have a VHF marine radio. A VHF marine radio is the single most important radio system you should buy. Your VHF radio is intended mainly for short-range communications, generally 5 to 10 miles, and at least 20 miles to a Coast Guard station. In case of an emergency, tune your VHF radio to channel 16. Unless you know you are outside VHF range of shore and ships, call on channel 16 first. Distress signal Mayday, spoken 3 times. The words "this is" spoken once. Name of vessel in distress, spoken 3 times. And call sign or boat registration number, spoken once. Repeat Mayday and name of vessel, spoken once. Give position of vessel by latitude or longitude or by bearing, true or magnetic, state which, and distance to a well-known landmark such as a navigational aid or small island, or in any terms which will assist a responding station in locating the vessel in distress. Include any information on vessel movement such as course, speed, and destination, nature of distress, sinking, fire, etc., kind of assistance desired, number of persons on board, any other information which might facilitate rescue, such as length or tonnage of vessel, number of persons needing medical attention, color hull, cabin, masks, etc. The word over. For example, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is Blue Duck, Blue Duck, Blue Duck, Whiskey Alpha 1234 Mayday, this is Blue Duck. Cape Henry light bears 185 degrees magnetic distance 2 miles. Struck submerged object. Need medical assistance and tow. 2 adults on board. 1 person compound fracture of arm. Estimate can remain afloat 2 hours. Blue Duck is 14-foot jet ski blue hull. Over. Repeat at intervals until an answer is received. Stay by the radio if possible. Even after the message has been received, the Coast Guard can find you more quickly if you can transmit a signal on which a rescue boat or aircraft can home to your distress call. What to do if no one responds to your distress call? Activate your APIRB or personal locator beacon. If you hear a distress message from a vessel and it is not answered, then you must answer. If you are reasonably sure that the distressed vessel is not in your vicinity, you should wait a short time for others to acknowledge. The Federal Communications Commission has established VHF-FM Channel 9 as a supplementary calling channel for non-commercial vessels or recreational boaters at the request of the Coast Guard. A ship or shore unit wishing to call a boater would do so on Channel 9, and anyone, boaters included, wishing to call a commercial ship or shore activity would continue to do so on Channel 16. Recreational boaters would continue to call the Coast Guard and any commercial facility on Channel 16. VHF Maritime Channel 70 is authorized exclusively for distress, safety, and calling purposes using digital selective calling (DSC) techniques. No other uses are permitted. The Coast Guard announces storm warnings and other urgent marine information broadcasts on VHF Channel 16 before making the broadcast on VHF Channel 22A. Storm warnings and forecasts are also made by NOAA Weather Radio. Channel 13 is for bridge-to-bridge communications between vessels, also used to request bridge openings. This is a good channel to listen to in periods of poor visibility so that you can communicate with ferries, freighters, and other large vessels. In summary, Channel 9 is the primary calling channel. Establish contact on this channel and move to a working channel as soon as possible. Channel 16 is for emergency and distress calls only. Channel 22A is restricted to Coast Guard use only. If you establish contact with the Coast Guard on Channel 9 or 16, they may ask you to switch to Channel 22A. You may also hear an announcement on Channel 16 to switch to Channel 22A for important information. Channels 68, 69, 71, 72, 78A are working channels and are the only channels available to non-commercial vessels for ship-to-ship and ship-to-shore communications. For more information, visit us at www.jetyak.com.